we get started, wait a minute. Yeah. We're all at home right now. I can't do this out in the road, but for all intents and purposes, let's say that you're broken down. Let's say that you call AAA and they have a 5-hour wait.
Imagination.
Or you don't have AAA at all. Everyone who is a driver, in my opinion, should know how to change a flat. First, you want to find where your trunk pops. So in this car, on an Acura TL, it's going to be right here. Trunk. You will hopefully find it very clean, because that's the way you keep your car. And you'll find a spare. Whoa, this is very nice. This car is new to us. You should find, hey guys, you should find a lug wrench. You should find a portable jack and lots of other instruments here in order to help you turn it. And I will show you how to set that up in just a moment. There is a pinch point underneath here, and you want to get your pinch point, which is heading horizontally this way, under here, and you will see that in a moment. All right. Okay, and then you also need to set up, and each one of these is different, but the same. This will hook into here like this. It will spin. You can see that is getting cranked up. You can do it out here for now till it's round enough. There's also a helpful turn when it gets hard, when the weight of the car becomes a little bit hard to turn. I'll show you that. Your little crank set here is a handy dandy lug wrench. This is your next part, because you need to get all of your lug nuts off. Now, sometimes this is fun, sometimes this is not so fun. If you're out on the road, you can try this. And if you're like me, you can put, if you don't have a pole over top of it, you might have to do this. And it's off. And you just want to get them all loose. What you're going to do is you're going to loosen them up even more so they're out. This sucker's not budging.
Stop. Hammer time.
So, lucky for me, I have a toolbox here so I can give it, but if you don't, you might have to give it that out. There, it's off. Now, off it comes. If you see here, this surface mates with this surface, and you see how crusty that is. I might take, why am I brain farting right now? It's gonna come to me. My dry grinder to this a little bit later, so when this surface mates up with this surface, we're good to go. This out. This new to us car has normal tire on there. This is not a normal tire. This is a spare tire. This is not something that you are going to keep on your car permanently. This has to be inflated to 60 PSI. I'm sure right there, 60 PSI on here, because it has to have higher pressure because it's a much narrower surface. Tires are the same height, but they're definitely not the same width, okay? This is at 32 PSI perfectly, and this has to be at 60 PSI. This has to support the same amount of weight as this. This is temporary, this is your real tire. So if you're putting a spare on, it's just that. You need to get a real tire ASAP. If you line up your lugs with the openings, you can give this a good lift. Okay, and I'm going to have my lug nuts nearby, and I'm not going to put them all on tight yet. And I'm going to put them on in a star pattern, and I'm going to tighten them in a star pattern. Hi, JB. And this is going to go on the ground, and I'm going to tighten them all up.
Hold on, we're close.
Yeah, you just kind of struggle and wiggle, and then you get it. You are going to keep one hand on, and you're going to put at least one lug nut in while you're holding it. Perfect. I'm going to hand tighten these on first. Then you can stop the video because hand tightening is boring to watch. All your stuff back so you have it for next time in the right order. If you have a torque wrench at your garage, awesome. Make sure you look up the spec for it. You should look up on ALLDATA or the internet, torque, lug, spec. Torque wrench for your year, make, and model of car. I have this all set up. This is a 19. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to torque all of these until you hear one click. If you can hear that, I'm going to torque them on in a star pattern. This is hugely important that you get all of these tightened up because you can have a major safety issue in the car. So make sure that your lug nuts eventually get all torqued up. Star pattern just goes like this. Boom, 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 boom. Torque them twice.